What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are general messages for the month of March 2020. Wow, we're already getting in there. Holy shit. It feels like the year just started, and it's already March. So these are messages for March. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they're for you in mind, you can find all the information down below on how to reach me for a reading. Let's get right off into it. I'm going to tell you that before I pulled for this, I've been watching YouTube readers for a while before I started my own channel, and that one of the people that I watch, Tyler's Tarot, he has definitely inspired and influenced the way that I read a lot. One of the things that he does is he sings for his intros a lot, and he'll start singing a song, and he usually says that when he hears these songs, that the songs mean something and that they're supposed to mean something with the message. I haven't experienced that until now, so I definitely have a direct song in my head to go with the spread, and I will see when I'm working things out where it goes. But the song I'm thinking is "Ironic" by Alanis Morissette. An old man turned 98, he won the lottery, and he died the next day. Black fly in your Chardonnay, it's death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. Isn't that ironic? So I'm going to try to see if I can work that out with this spread. So let's get right into it. This is the Cross of Truth for March. We have in the basis the I almost said Cups. This is the 9 of Pentacles for the basis. Weirdest thing I've ever seen in a tarot reading to date on YouTube is having a desire be the fucking Tower. And what's going for you is the King of Wands. What is going against you is the Queen of Swords. And the outcome is the 3 of Cups. So let's break this down. In the 9 of Pentacles as the basis, it represents, because I am reading this in a certain way and I'm seeing things in a very specific certain way, I'm going to say that this is a card of, she is not always in all decks read as somebody that is a single Pringle and wants to be a single Pringle, but she is definitely in this case a single Pringle, and she definitely wants to be a single Pringle. She represents somebody that has all the abundance and attainment that she needs in herself. It could be, if you're a male, it can still stand for you. It just represents, it's a more feminine card, but overall, it's the same thing, same shit, different gender, basically. It represents a situation in which you have all this success and abundance. This is growth, this is development, and this is also goal success and attainment. And it is coming in a form of somebody that doesn't need anybody else except themselves to build themselves up, and the rest will come in. The desires to have the Tower represents that you wish to have some large catastrophic change come down in your life. You're waiting for a Tower moment to bring you clarity. I feel like for a lot of you, I don't see you being stuck in anything. This is why it's weird. I don't feel like you're being stuck in anything. I feel like you are a lot of you might, I'm getting a lot of like higher energy. I feel like you are somebody that is aware of what their purpose is, and you are of higher mindsets. I feel like a lot of you that are reading this right now understand. I feel like you feel like things are stagnant. It is still weird to me to have the desire come in as the Tower, but it represents wanting a large, almost catastrophic change to come and shake things up. So a lot of you just might be so insanely fucking bored that you want this major shakeup, because this, for a lot of the time, this is painful. Like, they're fucking falling. This is something that is usually not wanted. So to want it represents that. I feel like you're stuck in a situation where you feel like you have a calling. You might not fully recognize reading this right now that is why you feel this way, where you want a shakeup. But if you feel like you want this sort of shakeup, it is because there's something in your life that needs to change and that you want to be redirected. Trust that, even though that is so strange to hear, the Tower basically means that you wish for something to come in to redirect you, because I feel like for a lot of you might feel like you are stagnant, that you are stale, that you are not moving in the course that you would like to, that there might not be a lot of change. But again, I got a lot of, like, there's a lot of duality here. Because the King of Wands represents somebody that is going for you, that you have this success, this goal success. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, where you come out as somebody that is the breadwinner situation, somebody that is good at job, at management, at maintaining a father role, at maintaining an overseeing type of role at work. You would have a position of leadership. So this is coming in for you, saying that you do have this leadership coming in for you. And what is basically going against you is, we did get the Queen of Swords. It could be a gender bender deck, but it is a gender bender deck. Let me read in my book what the Queen of Swords mean, because I know that she represents a woman that is basically, for the most part, not impoverished, but widowed. She would understand pain. She is, like the King of Swords, good with logic and rationale, and would not tolerate any shit, because she has seen so much shit. She will be your best friend, but the second you betray her trust, she will cut you out of her life. This could represent that somebody has either done this to you in the past, or that it could be a duality in the way that you're thinking, or you could be just a cusp of fire and air. I'm not sure if that exists. Hold on, let me read the rest of this. I'm feeling really passionate about this spread, though, and I don't know why. I just know that there's something I'm missing. And where is the fucking Queen of Swords? Holy shit. Okay. I'm going to read you the advice, and then I'm going to read you the opposing. So take all the experiences of your life and turn them into useful and productive life lessons. Let challenging times make you stronger, but never cynical or cold. Reversed, bitterness, cynicism, cold-heartedness, inaccessible, sharp, or cruel words. But this is an all over the place spread, because the outcome, even with that advice in play, where it's being inaccessible, being cold-hearted and bitter, you are fostering friendship and love and emotion. You're coming together with your friends and your family. This is such a fucking weird spread, because I still feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle, and I'm going to ask directly from the universe and the cards, can I have a missing piece? I am not making out the full reading. Can I please have help? Please give me the missing part to the puzzle, that when I see the card, I will understand what this all means. Okay, I need to process this for a second. Hermit. Okay, we got the Hermit. The Hermit usually represents a situation in which you need to seek isolation inside of yourself to get the answers to a situation. Okay. I think I had it earlier and I lost it. Oh, sorry, I'm having brain fog. This happens occasionally, and I'm not going to delete the video and start over, because this is normal. It's a process, you know. I don't want to say it's like stage fright, but it kind of like what's writer's block is creative block. It happens to all of us, and readers will understand what I'm going through right now. There is something I am missing, and I'm trying to pick up what it is. Okay. A lot of you, it is going to be, okay, for a lot of you, it is going to be coming into a time. I feel like a lot of you are tired with the same old kind of relationships, and this is what I'm hearing, that you are tired of the same old relationships. But I'm getting such a personality in this spread. I'm getting such an overwhelming sense of what's the word? Not dynamite. I think a lot of you will understand what I'm trying to say. Dynamacy, not dynamacy. Where there is a lot of, not duality, it's like being, I'm Googling it. What is Google? Because I'm going to be upset if I don't get this. Because I think this is the word I'm looking to Dynamacity? Is that the word I'm looking for? The condition of being dynamic. What the fuck does that mean? Is dynamacy a word? The condition of being dynamic. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just Google what dynamic is. Yeah, you're watching me go through it really hard. Dynamic. Yeah, okay, dynamic. You are being extremely, there is some sort of large dynamic play at here where characterized by constant change or active there's so much going on. I feel like this is all over the place. There is I'm getting a really, really strong sense that you are extremely interesting individuals. For a lot of you reading this is an extremely unique, almost scary in a sense. I'm getting a little bit scared of this, and I don't know why. This is a really interesting spread. I don't know why I'm touching my tits. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. I feel very, wow. Okay, so almost scary in the sense of, like, for a lot of you, I'm feeling that a lot of you don't give a shit anymore. And I don't know how to, like, explain that. I don't know how to make that heard or make that understood why I'm feeling that way. But I feel like a lot of you don't give a flying fuck anymore. I feel like a lot of you almost look for pain. I feel like a lot of you have, even though it's not coming in, where all this pain is coming from, that's why it's scaring me, is because it's coming in almost as if it's like you're desiring it. It's almost as if you enjoy this kind of self-torture with the situation, because you are remaining cold and bitter. You're still maintaining this, like, face to society where you are going out there and having this emotion with people, but a lot of you are having there's something not 100%, I get a lot of interesting, kind of almost scary interesting to fuck if I lose followers, I don't care. I'm a little bit scared at what I'm feeling, because it almost feels like you don't give a shit what happens, and I don't know how I can explain that with what I'm seeing in the cards, because that's not 100% correlated. But why is it ironic? Because I know that song kept playing in my head. Isn't that ironic? I'm hearing that a lot of you. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? I gotta keep saying it, like, because it's on the tip of my tongue. Isn't it ironic? Okay, a lot of you. Oh shit! It's not coming out in the cards like this. Where the outcome for this month is good, but I feel very, very strongly that there's something very largely sitting on me that's almost like nervous or scared about this, where it's an uneasy feeling of, you have seen so much shit, and I know it's not coming out in the spread right now, but you feel like everything is working against you, that there's a situation at play where you're going through the normalities of life, and to normal society, you're getting away with coming across as normal, but in your head, I don't want to say that in an offensive way, what you're going through in your head, there's so much, like, trauma and repression, or there is something not right or uncomfortably upsetting with the way that you are looking at things, because I feel like to have the desires as the tower, a lot of you are alone, a lot of you are understanding that you want to be alone, that is your path, that you feel like everything has worked against you, that the world has kind of cucked you over, and you're kind of just sitting here and traveling through life and traveling through this pain, and that you are just going through the ups and downs of it, absolutely dying in the inside, but you actually want that pain, and this catastrophic. Like, I know this is not the outcome is really good, coming together and celebrating with friends, but that's only for this month. I am feeling much larger than this. This is something that is coming out in, like, large scale, that it's not just this month, like, because I can forecast for you that the month is going to go over well. There's going to be a lot of friendship and fostering emotion, but the same line of sight, holy shit, like, a lot of you, I'm feeling a large, like, tragic sense of, like, wanting things to go wrong on purpose. Can I have a card of clarity, please? Where does this go? The Five of Wands, needing to hone in your skills or working together with somebody. Arguments, but working through them. You know, at this point, this is something that I can read the cards. I can read the cards, but I can't explain, for somebody especially as new at empathing and taking things out and feeling things very strongly. I'm not so great at explaining that as to why I feel like that. I'm almost getting a little flustered, but I'm trying to figure out how to help. I'm trying to figure out how to help right now, and how do I help? What can I say to help? Because your month is going to go off fine. It is more that the situation of your day-to-day life is what is almost scary to me. Because I feel like you have this uncomfortable normality with absolute chaos, and it's not okay. How do we resolve this or help ease it? Okay. I'm going to read you the straight advice in my book, but trust that it's good. King of Cups, and then I'm going to leave it at that. The King of Cups is moved by matters of the heart. Experience and authority have not made him cynical or shifted his focus to bottom lines and outcomes. He works hard to create deep and meaningful connections between people, especially in group settings, such as families, work teams, or organizations. Being motivated by emotions means that he is sensitive and caring. But if things don't go his way, he can revert to childish behavior, pouting, and manipulation. Let your heart and desire to foster loving connections drive your actions, build bridges, and strengthen your relationships. You are somebody that has seen a lot of shit. It is not something that I can just in one video wrap up for you, but I want you to know that in this moment, I can empath off of you, and I can 100% feel what it is that you're going through, because I am an empath. I can feel that directly. Even though I have not exactly gone through your scenario, empaths are weird. We feel things as though they are happening to us, and we can almost understand. I can feel the fear of being so chaotic, the fear of being so fucking, I'm gonna say it because I'm feeling it, damaged, that you feel like you are so damaged that everything is a waking hell. And these are not bad cards. I'm trying to explain, this is not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for a very specific set of people. The rest, you can take the reading in the way that's supposed to. I feel like this just might be one person I'm speaking to directly. My gut just wiggled a little bit, so that there is one person that is viewing this, that this is going to resonate with the most. And is specifically for you. For the rest of you might be a little bit fucking confused, but there is somebody in the room that is watching this whenever you see it, that you have had emotion taken from you in a tragic way, and the advice is to let your heart. I know it's something that I can't just tell you. I mean, I did just tell you, but it's something that I can't be like, and now everything's okay, because it's not. It's not okay. Whoever I'm feeling with this, it's not okay. This is life. It is okay to not be okay. And I am going to suggest to you that you reach out to somebody. It doesn't have to be a professional. I mean, for a lot of the times that helps me. That just helped me in my situations. Reach out to people that can foster your emotions. And here's the thing. It's ironic, because I do feel like you are doing that. But at the same time, I feel a sense of needing to establish something more. I feel like you are growing cold with cynicism, and you need something to spark up your life. You are taking on an approach where you are cynical about things, where you do have a lot of goal success, but you are alone. It's not, I don't hear that, obviously nothing is ever hopeless, and I don't want you to think reading this that, holy shit, it's a 20 fucking minute video, she's never done this before on her YouTube channel. It's big. This is something big. I want you to know, alright, this is gonna sound corny as shit, and a lot of you, whoever it is that I need to speak to this, you need to hear this, that you are loved. You have people in your life that do love you, even though you might feel against it, you feel like there's something sick inside of you, because I can feel that sickness. How do you go from that? I feel like you need, because I can't just tell you how to experience love or how to foster that emotion, but to surround yourself with the things that you would like to help ease this burden for whoever this is. I feel like you might have gotten to the point where you don't want that help anymore, where you don't want to feel like this, where you don't want outside help, and you're okay with being alone because you don't trust anybody anymore. I know that is not directly in the cards, and I'm having a really hard time with expressing this. I'm almost nervous to upload this because it's a lot. So I'm sorry for the rest of you, because this is for one person. But for whoever it is that is going through this, it is so specific where I want to say it's one person. It could be multiple people, but I feel like it's so specific that it is one person. The only thing that I'm hearing is to foster the emotion that you want. If you do not have this in your life and you want to foster the emotion, put yourself in scenarios in which you can harvest this. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is something that you are trying to do. Trust that for the month of March, this is going to go well for you, for the star sign of Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, keep in mind, for 20 minutes, okay, I'm feeling very heavy about this. Keep in mind, in the month of March, this goes well for you. You have a lot of emotion to be harvested here. There's something larger at play that is almost disturbing. It's scary because you want this destruction for yourself. It possibly depends on your situation, but you might wish harm in general because of how cold you have become detached to the world. This is not going to be for everybody. I feel like it is specifically for, I don't even want to say two people. I feel very strongly this is for one person. When you see this, I want you to know that I feel this. If I have gotten everything correctly, which if I'm resonating with you and I have said everything correctly, I know that I am connecting directly to somebody right now, to at least know that somebody out there understands you, even if I might not never meet you or see you or hear from you, that I do feel this in this moment, and I don't want to say I can relate to it. I have definitely felt this way before, maybe not the same way that you have, but there are other people out there that feel like everything is almost like this sickness. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to end it there. I just want you to know, keep in mind, for the month of March, it goes well. It does go well. To foster that emotion. I don't feel like it has gone from you completely. I feel like you do want to continue to harvest this. And I feel like even though you're alone and you want to be alone, it is something that you still want. You're still actively trying to reach out for, and I feel like you're trying to convince yourself otherwise right now. Keep in mind, if you would like to have this healing, to harvest this emotion, to put yourself in a light scenario. If you believe in prayer, pray. If you believe in, you are not alone. That's all I have to say. You are not alone. You may think that you're alone. I am proof right now, if I'm resonating with you, that you are not fucking alone. And that is it, Aquarius. I want to apologize for whoever did this to you, because it sucks, it hurts, and it's not something that happened now. It is in your past, or it's a series of very traumatic, isn't it ironic moments, that has completely just blown who you are apart. It is. Can I have a card of clarity? Where does this go for this person? Can I have a positive card to only be read in a positive light of what is in store for this person in the future? Okay. Wise counsel. So trust that what I just said is true. Trust that is how there is help. There's help out there. There's higher standards of success and people that are more established than I am. Counselors, therapists, Reiki healers, somebody that is intertwined with how to establish the way that things should be. I know that sounds weird, but like a priest. I'm not saying, holy shit, get the fucking help. I am saying it is time to look elsewhere for advice. I feel like it is a time for you to harvest counsel from somebody that has wisdom, because I feel like for the most part you've been relying on yourself, Aquarius. It is time to let other people step in. And that is it. Holy shit. That is it. Take care. Trust that I do see this going in a way where the help will come to you if you so desire it. I feel like you do desire it, Aquarius. Keep in mind, this is, for the rest of you, your month is going to be fine. For one person, keep in mind, this goes as well as you make it. Peace out, my Moon Tribe. I will see you next time.